Hello, I'm Camilla Tyler, and we're back with another truth saying video. The truth, it is very much truthful. So, we're going to read some poems today and get into what the truth is for me today. The first poem I have is called Poison. Poison courses through your body, through the body, tainting the mind to believe the unbelievable. A dear friend of 20 plus years wants one dead. The smiles, the care, led one to believe there is concern. Yet the tongue burns with the poison that will never harm. The presence of poison makes one painfully aware of the many snakes seeking a kill. The tongue feels like a real burn from sipping hot coffee. Poison is felt in the body, masking itself as an upset stomach and later diarrhea. All are given a chance and a choice. Many don't quit when guided to. Many think that dreams make no sense. Choices are made in spite of guidance, seeking to stick with the plan to kill. A choice many have made and none have succeeded. No one, after all these years, have asked why their efforts have not been successful. They just keep trying like bugs trapped in a jar trying to escape. The tongue burns, the muscles ache, the stomach bloated from the gases the poison makes. This time, there isn't months of disbelief. This time, it will be a fast and mushroom coffee, leaving no trace of one's presence. No more dealing with things laced. Why can't you just shoot the hated in the head? Every attempt is thwarted, not by police, FBI, CIA, or Black Ops, but by God. Yes, God, the Almighty, the Most High, the one with an army of angels who keep harm away. God's army receives help by one drinking bottled water and preparing all meals. Against the poison, one consumes only from unopened cans and jars and no leftovers. No trust for any human, trust being taking risk under the guise that safety exists today. Trust. Safety only exists with God. Poisoning one messes with God. The poison will run its course. Life for those making this choice will not. Many times a witness to many lives in distraction, the losses of generational wealth, and everything under the sun, just to prove that one can get got. The lymph nodes now hard and itchy. Poison leaves the body for the umpteenth time. Will always be a reminder of the distrust felt for so many that are so close. Poison, not just in the body, but in the minds of so many who want a death. Poison in the hearts that want a death for money. Godless, lifeless beings always crave money. The belief that it is a cure-all. Lazy bastards don't realize that an honest day's worth of work is priceless. God protects the honest in earnest. To poison one for money that one has never seen a single dime of. Fools will never realize that God keeps the money you seek away from one to suss them out. The phrase walking karma in abundance has such great meaning. When you make the choice to poison an innocent being, you will get negative karma and lose any and all abundance. You heard? I certainly hope you heard that time. The next poem is called Unable to Feed. Unable to feed, not your supply. That is a lie. No matter how many years you've harvested and fed, those actions never led to any victory. Now you cut off and down bad because the energy is all you had. A generator. Stuck so bad like a shark unable to move, frantic with something to prove. The same game is played. The target sought after is far ahead and brimming with laughter. Not at you, the energy sucker, but full of joy and the happily ever after. In a place where suckers never see the sights with no eyes. The simple being too simple. The emergency, the lack of harvest, unable to feed. Delirious and searching for a plug, yet none have the good wattage. Thwarted and blocked, unable to feed. Chaos and hysteria takes the lead. What a frenzy you are in because you can't feed. A public display of all held in dismay. Now everyone can see why the light left. The lies and slander come after. Unable to feed, your creativity now whack. Everyone every day asks, why you so different? So lackluster. But you just respond, I don't like mustard. I need glasses. No, maybe not. I'm going to reread this thank you letter. This is a thank you letter to all the people in my life who ever laughed at me, and to all those family, friends, co-workers, and acquaintances. Thank you for standing in my way so many times on this journey. Thank you for your doubt, mistreatment, and unkind behaviors. Thank you for never treating me like family or friends, or ever giving me any sense of belonging anywhere. Thank you for blocking every career choice and avenue. Thank you for giving me years of no hugs, no love, no care or concern. I truly appreciate this because it was the lacking love that helped me find God. Finding God led me out of the lack mentality and into true abundance and prosperity. Thank you for making fun of my spirituality. Thank you for laughing at me. Thank you for having parties in my honor. Except for I missed the last party. The endless drunken laughter will forever be a memory for you. Thank you for all the times you cock-blocked me. I am grateful because any man or woman who will sleep with any of you will never be for me. Thank you for so many blocks, obstacles, delays. I love and appreciate the tools I gained in dealing with these types of situations. Thank you for being selfish and taking advantage of my generosity. This taught me I was being generous towards the wrong people. Thank you for your fake love, fake smiles, and fake friendship. The wound was so deep it has taken me years to realize what a real friend really looks like. Without the volume of fugazi shit, I never would have grown on all levels of my life. I grew so well, God replaces the need to belong to any family or friendship group. Thank you for your persistence with the hate, evil eye, shade, and spell work. Especially thank you for Hawaii because it sharpened many skills and helped me discover some very important gifts. While I'm being called to be humble and to speak these truths with grace, you miss me in Hawaii because you pegged me for simple and dumb and a mark. You now know I am none of that. The biggest thing about Hawaii was not the people or the island or the culture. It was your inability to see me and to listen to me when I spoke. That is why you are lost about me now. I am doing things I said I was going to do. So thank you for thinking so little of me. Thank you for thinking that no one would love me. Thank you for lying on me and slandering my name. Thank you for stealing from me my time, my childhood, my life, my money, my family, my friends, my businesses, my career, my art, my inventions, my lottery tickets. It is just people and things. None of it is my soul tribe. None of it matters to me like you tried to bank on. But oh, it matters plenty to God. You see, God knows what I've been through throughout all my lifetimes. The more you stole my material resources, the more God kicked in with surprises and miracles. So thank you from the bottom of my heart to the top of my soul. I am truly grateful for this experience on my journey. So many showed many different types of negative energies. I feel blessed to be exposed to so much information. I do know that once I boarded the plane for Hawaii, that my life was in God's hands. I was able to restore for a moment. I am deeply thankful for this. Thank you because all of this has increased my faith beyond measure. So while I don't have a friend or any family to speak of, and it should make me sad, and it does, but the nature of why so many want me down so bad with nothing is a double-edged sword. Only one edge is dull as fuck. Thank you to my family, friends, and their monkeys for their evil hatred. Hate that struck so hard it pushed me to seek my truth. This truth being the story of my life. You see, Hawaii helped me connect the dots between friends and family. This helped me to open up to healing further as I began to understand how the factors and dynamics played out throughout my life. So now, let me show you all how you played yourselves. When you see a person based on what you want for them and not what they really are, you will never see them. You mistook all the signs for quirks, missteps, and being eccentric. You got played by the lens of lack, which saw me as simple and dumb. At this point, if you are reading this and are on this side of my history, you are now getting it. You understand how your own actions played a starring role in your present situation. I give great thanks and high praises to God for covering me all while you all threw the most evil shit at me. Thank you. I learned to be resilient by ducking and dodging and evading all evil thrown my way. Thank you, because daily I enjoy the gift of breath, which gives me life. Thank you, for now I see with more than my eyes. Now I hear with more than my ears and feel outside my body. Thank you to all who tried to replace me, wanted to be me, or cast against me. And congrats, you are now me. For I am no longer her who lived in sorrow, misery, lack, homelessness, sickly, with no sense of belonging. This is who you wanted to be, who I was. This is who you are now. This is simply because you, and I mean all of you, lack any fundamental understanding of how energy works. You all have played in my energy for years, manipulating my free will at will until I said no more. Now you are feeling and seeing that God is real. And what I mean when I say I put it in God's hands. P.S. Thank you for your tenacity, for your persistent hatred, and your deep-seated desire to see me down bad. The harshness of this has pushed me to a level of greatness that feels so rare. I think I am the first human to feel it. That's my thank you letter. My shirt says, be kind. Everyone is fighting a battle you know nothing about. And that is why we should be kind. Even if someone steps on our kindness, we should be kind. I get my cues from God, from straight up above. For years, people played with my energy. They have gained houses, cars, Mercedes, Cadillacs, businesses, thriving businesses, which I'm sure ain't thriving right now because I have called back all of my energy, all of it. I don't let no one play on my top anymore. Y'all don't get to do that. So look around. Somebody who know me, you see your kinfolk ain't doing well, gotta ask yourself why. What they've been doing to me my whole life. Ask yourself why. Why I look like this, full of beauty and grace, and they look like that. Like they about to die, or they should be dead already. That ain't me. And that's what one of the things I'm going to speak on right now. That ain't me. I stopped doing Return to Senders in March. This June. So anything that's been happening to any of them people out there, it ain't because I've been doing the Return to Sender, honey. It's because I'm divinely guided and divinely protected. That's what it's because of. I was guided back in March after that death spell to not do any more Return to Senders. There may be children. There may be innocents. There may not be anybody left that actually deserves what a Return to Sender brings. So I was guided and I stopped in March. So after March the 31st, anything that's happened to anybody in your bloodline is decimated by those sending out the death spell towards me. Yeah. Sit for a minute and think about that. I am not doing any Return to Senders. And you still getting it. Do you get it now? God don't play about me. He ain't never played about me. He just wanted me to learn my lesson and get on down the road with it to helping folks. And that's what I'm doing. I'm here to help you guys. I am not here to hurt, harm, maim, kill. That is not me. That is not in my repertoire. That is not what God is sending me to do. Okay? That's why I'm telling you. I'm not sending out return to senders. So you watching me, right? You watching every reader that I watch on YouTube. You watching every little thing that I do. I only watch strong readers. And I do it with a purpose. And that purpose is because they in God's light. They can handle it. They can handle what you dishing. Because right now, it's pretty low vibrational. It's just a ping on the windowsill. When the fly hit the window, ping. Yeah. You getting it. But get this. If I'm not sending out any return to senders and people in your bloodline is dying, sick, in prison, in jail, maimed, lost their arm or their leg, missing teeth, if I'm not sending out return to senders, then that should be your clue that God got me. God got my back. He looking after me. Now some of y'all starting to come to these tarot readers that I'm looking at. I'm only looking at the strong ones, the truthful ones, the ones that stand in God's light. I don't look at any other ones. Because some of y'all tarot readers out there ain't good either. You ain't good. And one of these days, I'm going to get tired. I'm going to call you all out by name, you not good people. So you need to stop doing tarot. Stop calling yourself spiritual advisors. Stop. And I ain't talking about that one spiritual advisor. She know who it is. She know who she is. And she knows she rock with God. I ain't talking about her. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Some of them ain't good. Some of them will lie to you or steal her work and call it their own. I'm getting tired of that too. I see it over the feed. She'd be the first one to say something, and here all y'all come stealing her work and calling it something else. Stop it. You're guided in the last video to stop. You still ain't stopping. Somebody went to the emergency room. Somebody died on the spot. Don't ask me how I know these things. Just know I rock with God. That's all you got to know. Y'all been playing in my energy. You ain't playing no more because I ain't playing. But you played in my energy for years. You gained so many resources, so many material possessions off of me, from me. And some of y'all, when you had this money, you had the money, you looked me in the face and you asked me if I had $1 million, what I would do. And I looked you back in the face and said, any money I have, I'm going to give it to the little middle child. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. And then I watched you the next time I came around, whopping on that boy. That boy told y'all. I know he did. He told y'all to stop. He told you maybe you shouldn't do it. He told you that I wasn't doing nothing to y'all. But y'all don't listen to him. Just like you didn't listen to me. That's why he's protected. Y'all still ain't getting it. But some of y'all ain't got to wonder what I'm talking about. You know. And you get it. And I'm talking to them nieces and nephews. If you get it, act accordingly. There's shit I don't know still. That I need to know. Probably gonna hurt. But I'm ready. Do what your heart sets you to do. You can walk around and say, I'm blessed by God. God favors me, this, that, and the other, and still lose your keys, your job, your car, your wallet. Yeah. You got to understand one thing and one thing only. It is not how much money you have. It is not how much high paying job, good position you in. It is and will always be how you treat other people, how you help other people. It will always be that. Your intention matters. What you put in your mind, that thought, that intention, whether it comes to fruition or not, that's what matters. That's what it is. Resonate on that for a minute.